Mike Metzger has won 2 of the last 3 Vans Triple Crown of freestyle motocross, and that tour coming to a city near you. No tour sites determined yet, but we'll tell you when we find out. And Mike, that series is a series that I think this sport needed. Your thoughts about the Vans Triple Crown?
Yeah, I'm totally pumped that Four Leaf and Vans came together and put together a free ride event like they did. And I mean, the sport's only growing. It just started last year, and it's going to be growing over the next couple of years and just getting bigger.
Now you've got a friend that's going to be on the show in a little bit from now, in a couple of segments from now, Seth Enslow. And your thoughts about him? Is there a major style difference between you and him? You know, is there some similarities?
As far as Seth, you know, being a free rider, he's just the same as anyone. Goes out, goes big, and gets paid for it.
Yeah.
So.
Talking about getting paid, I mean, that's something that I know that is like crucial in this sport, because you have decided that if the free ride tour goes well, you're going to stick with that. And if your injuries, if you're okay, if the free ride tour doesn't go well, which I'm sure it will, you'll go back to racing motocross.
Yeah, I just look at it as far as I've been racing since I was, you know, little, 3 years old. I've just had numerous injuries over the years, and injuries catch up with you. And as far as free riding goes, you can go out there and ride a little injured, but going out and racing and doing 30-minute motos on an outdoor track, or even a 20-lap supercross race, that you have to have, you know, your full endurance and make sure your body's not hurting at all. And I rarely find the time that my body is not hurting. So.
Are you know, it's funny because you look at like the volleyball tour years ago, they got masseuse on the tour, and they started to learn about injuries and injury prevention. With you guys, it's part of the sport. Is there guys coming out there now helping you out, like physical therapists saying this is what you should do, or this is what shouldn't you do, or do you even get concerned with that at all?
I try to keep myself on a weekly routine of going to the gym to keep the muscles toning, and you know, try to be as safe as I can as far as wrecking myself. But it happens. Dirt bikes are, you know, a pretty big piece of machinery, and if you go down and your bike hits you, you're gonna get hurt.
Mike, where is this going? Because I look back when I first met Matt Hoffman, you know, the Bicycle Stunt Series, and watched some of the things he was doing. I'm like, God, what is next? And you see what those guys are pushing. Do you kind of follow what they're doing and try it? Look what he just did on a bicycle. Let me see if I can do that on a dirt bike. Yeah,
it's pretty much, I mean, as far as all extreme sports, pushing the limit, you do one trick, and then the next thing your mind says is, well, what can I do after this? Do this and take this hand off, or you know, it's just doing something new, and it's cool because the riders in the sport we're all pretty much good friends. You know, me, Seth, Carrie Hart, and everyone else. We just go out and push each other, and that's part of it.
Yeah, you know, you talk about tricks are the name of the game in this sport, and when we come back, we'll find out some of the tricks that are pushing the envelope in the sport of freestyle motocross. More with Mike Metzger, and a little bit later on, Seth Enslow, right here on 2Xtremes Beyond Sport.